Hello! Welcome back to the Binding of Isaac. Afterbirth. We're gonna do regular runs still and win a -1 win streak. What do I have a -1 win streak? I'm not actually sure. Well, obviously it was on greed, so clearly we did a greed run at some point. Let's do a Judas run on hard. Why not? The Judas starts with 1 heart, which will probably get me kills, so that's probably why not. Also starts with Book of Belial, which is, we're just gonna go ahead and act like that didn't happen. What's the restart button? There you go. We're gonna act like that didn't happen and move on. Because I basically just stood there and took a bullet to the face, which is generally not recommended. In this run, we got some golden poop, which had a dime inside of it, so there's the seed in case anyone wants a golden poop with a dime immediately. It should be a dime for everyone. Even though I, of course, obviously don't have all the items, and thus that affects some stuff, but it should always be a dime in that poop. I don't think that's affected by anything in the, doesn't have all the items category. I don't like quantity of fire in that room. There's also a rainbow poop up there, which currently does me no good because I don't need to be healed. I don't really like what's going on in this room, but we're alright, it's fine. No tinted rocks and Shooty McShoot Eye here. Thankfully he didn't have a lot of health. It was a champion version, but it was a version of the monster that's really not all that much of a threat. It's just the one that turns into a little pile of meat when you kill it. We got a golden key. And apparently it's Curse of the Blind, or whatever it's called. I think it's Curse of the Blind, which means we don't know what this item is until we pick it up. It's PhD. PhD is pretty darn good. Golden key is probably not going to do anything for us on this floor, though. Pretty much entirely because the first floor usually doesn't contain a lot of locked things. Things that are locked might not do us any good, but we do have 15 cents or 18 cents, so is placebo gonna be better than Book of Belial? There are, as far as I'm aware, no damage increasing pills, but we do have PhD, which means we won't have a bad pill. Every 4 rooms, basically, we get something like a range upgrade or a tears up. Tears up would be amazing. This assumes we ever get a tears up pill, though, which we may not. It's possible we'll just get like speed ups, which I don't want 600 of. There's a battery there. I feel like it. Let's go ahead and use Book of Belial, because why not? Unfortunately, our boss is a horseman, which means we will be getting a cube of meat or a bandage. I think his AI still does that thing where you can make him constantly do that. It would seem like it. Doesn't matter now, because he doesn't have a horse, and thus cannot do the horse thing. We got ball of bandages. Not a bad item. I don't know how useful it is for us, but it's not a bad item. We can't go in that room because we only have 1 heart unless we get something out of that room that will allow us to go back out. Like 9 lives or a heart container or something inside of there. Book of Belial's so good though. We're gonna stay with Book of Belial. I was contemplating taking placebo, but I don't think, like, if we got a tears up pill fairly early, it would be amazing because we could just get tears up every 4 rooms, which is fairly valuable, but it assumes we ever get a tears up, which we may. There's not necessarily a guarantee of that, and that's the problem. There's no guarantee, whereas Book of Belial is a guarantee you'll get a damage upgrade when you use it, because that's the entire point of Book of Belial. So every 3 rooms we get a temporary damage increase. I could get a bomb, that room would be pretty nice. I forgot which direction you shoot in, and it turns out that direction. You have a lot of health, my friend. This is a very tedious room. Hey, we got a key, good. I can actually go to our item room, which happens to be right there. I was about to say, once again, if we find it, but it seems to be a recurring pattern where we immediately find whatever I was about to say. Oh, good. Alright, let's just go ahead and use that. There you go. There's a nice view. That's not something we're going to be using, considering we already have Book of Belial. I'm going to go ahead and use Book of Belial. There's a stealthy one over there, as if I can't see him just sat there. It's not like he moves or anything. Imagine if they were just straight up invisible, like those enemies that show up. Hanged Man. Ooh. We don't have enough money for anything in the shop now because we bought placebo last time. If I really wanted to, it is now possible that I could get those 2 bombs for free if I so desired. We need one more room to get our Book of Belial charge. And considering there's a tinted rock there, I think I may just do that, because having a bomb to blow up that tinted rock would be quite nice. We could also just get a bomb. Let's keep exploring for now. Let's not get ourselves trapped in a corner and thus take damage and lose our deal with the devil as well. It's kind of important to my game plan here. Here we go. 2 Hanged Man cards. Alright, well, we're guaranteed to use one on this floor now. Let's go head back to that room with the bombs in it. It's quite the run. Plus we'll get a penny out of it, whatever that's worth, but hey. And we'll go blow up that tinted rock. Why are we over here? Apparently it's Curse of the Maze. It's Curse of the Maze. This is true. That was the first time it happened, so caught me off guard there. Blow up our tinted rock, and then we'll pick up our card. So basically we just got a key out of that. That's fine. Well, actually, we got 2 bombs and a key from that Hangman card, effectively, is what we got out of that. Off our Book of Belial, there's a very tiny version of that enemy for some reason, which seemed dangerous because it was very fast. I think I just accidentally killed one of these extra enemies over here. We should probably get rid of them because they are kind of in the way. They might accidentally, well, not accidentally, well, I guess it is accidental. They might incidentally hit me with a bullet. Which is no bueno. I'm surprised I didn't get hit there. Hey, we got Basement Boy. And we haven't picked up any health, so we should unlock a character, right? There's 2 guppy items. And I can take neither of them. This displeases me. Alright, well, we have 2 bombs. We could check for a secret room, but I'm just gonna go to the next floor. We should get a new character, I believe. We fall forever and then die, apparently. Yep, there we go. We got Eve. And Samson. Apparently now we have all of the characters except for Lilith, I believe. So many of those rooms I can't go to. This is kind of a room I wish I had Book of Belial on, if I was going to be honest here. Should probably have killed the wall spiders way earlier than I actually did, but whatever. All is well now. Do you explode? Yeah, it explodes. What's in here? Ooh, a golden chest. Could be good. It could be a penny. I don't know. Please. Please. Please die. Thank you. I appreciate it. This is the longest period of time that I've ever gone without taking a hit of damage. It's a big room. Big rooms allow us to quickly see stuff. See, I don't know how... We have a hangman, so we can very easily get this, which I am going to go ahead and do. But I don't know how to blow up this rock so that it lets... Do I, like, put a bomb here, maybe? Would that work? I'm not going to try because I've already got the items, but... I'm not exactly sure how to blow up those rocks to get into there. It seems like a room that could be bad, but... We'll slow boat it for now. I don't know. I don't remember what the blue one does. There's like a gray bluish one that gives you spirit. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. It gives you spirit hearts when you kill it. But that was like deep blue. We'll blow that up. This shouldn't be too hard of a room because of this mushroom here blocking this second guy. If both of them were shooting, would have been a pretty commit there. Once again, we don't have enough money to make the shop worth it. I'm assuming that's the shop there. I can't believe I got hit twice by a fly. Admittedly, it was a fly that shot, but still, it was a fly. Should have easily been able to do that room without taking damage, and it cost me my protective heart as well, which isn't good. Another range increase because of that nonsense. I'm glad we didn't take placebo now because we've gotten basically nothing out of it. Let's open this. We have a fair few bombs, and matchstick is nice because we didn't have anything, so. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright, well, I took damage, and we haven't gotten a health upgrade, so I am now one hit away from death. Permanently, unless I get some health, unfortunately. We need to get rid of this dude and his fly nonsense. Bee nonsense, whatever these things are. I'm assuming there's some sort of like hornet style enemy. Make the most sense. Let's see what our item is. Is it good? No, not in the slightest. So I got an item that requires I take damage in order to do a thing, whilst I have half of a red heart. Not exactly going... Ooh, jeez. Shot that over the rock. Not exactly gonna save me. So it's taking me like an age and a half to kill this dude. Yeah. We really should like try and find a secret room here. Could be here. That would allow us to get into the other room. Ooh. Ooh. Bombs are key. No, infested. I mean, ooh, balls of steel would have been nice to have earlier. Infested. Alright. Take bombs are key in the event we need it. Both of those. Accidentally use that book because I'm a dingle dongle. I don't think we can really do anything with Guppy's paw, but I did pick it up, so. On the downside, I now no longer have the book for the boss because I did a thing. It's Chub. We do have several bombs that we could employ against Chub. I can also hit Bombs Are Key, which again is a thing I didn't actually mean to do. You might notice a pattern of me doing things I didn't mean to do. I need to get rid of this dude and his fly, but I can't actually hit him because he's invincible if there's other enemies. Which I believe includes Chub. There we go. Huzzah! We have done it. We didn't get a deal with the devil because I'm a scrub. And took a heart of, or actually a half heart of red heart damage there. I took some red heart damage, basically what I'm getting at. I gotta open this. Oh man. So we're at 2 guppy, we've seen 4 guppy items, and also we're fighting this dude again. Hello. Should have got my book charge back before we did this, really. I have 7 bombs though. Let's use a few to speed this process up. If you can hear some banging in the background, I do apologize, but it'll be alright, hopefully. I mean, we may as well pick that item up at some point here. Let's get Chub killed, pick it up, because we're a little bit vulnerable while we're picking it up. I found pills. Alright, well, I mean... Cool. I'm not gonna fight the angel. We may as well just leave now. I already got everything out of that room. Cool. I'm gonna take that just to get it out of my inventory mostly. There's a dude there. Hello. We got Joker. Is the Joker going to be helpful for us? Probably not, but we can now fly. Because of that deal with the angel we got there via teleportation. We will open that. That was totally worth it. Alright. Cool. Now all we're lacking is damage, which Book of Belial does help. when I actually use it on the right rooms and not randomly, accidentally like a donga. But we need some permanent damage increases here. This is probably not going to provide those permanent damage increases. Just gonna say, we're gonna have to open that if I want to, that was a lucky spirit heart there if I want to push that button. Should I push the button? I have no idea what it did, but that chest was worth it. Alright. Oh, I forgot we have infested. Or infestation, not infested, which means we spawn flies when we get hit. I forgot about that. I hate these silkworms, these gray silkworms. They take so much damage and then they explode like that. It's very annoying. And these guys explode into like 600 of them, which doesn't exactly help. And by 600 of them, I mean 2. He just happened to spawn one when I killed him. Can you die? There's a lot of silkworms around. I'm happy that that didn't hit me. All right. Where in the dickens is our item room? That's what I want to know. Glad that didn't hit me. You'll probably hear me say that a lot, apparently, as I'm glad that didn't hit me. There's our item room. Let's go ahead and use our book. We've had it for ages. We still have the same damage we started the game with. In its entirety, because we still have Book of Belial as our only source of damage increase, which is a good damage increase, don't get me wrong. But the only one. Oh good. That's what I was hoping for. Is the poop. That's definitely better than Book of Belial. We have a lot of a lot of bombs. And not a lot of keys, because I keep using them on things. Which is pretty much how I function. This is like excruciatingly slow to kill like any of these rooms. It's alright. We're not dead. There's our boss and some bonies, unfortunately. I don't know if they're actually called bonies, but that's what I hear everyone call them, so that's what I'm gonna call them. Hello, my friend. We may as well be looking for secret rooms. I don't know if that was close enough to hit. It's not gonna be there. Not gonna be there. Could it be here? I mean, it's behind spikes. That seems unlikely. It won't be there. Good lord. Where could it be? Somewhere in the north or somewhere in the west, mayhaps? Because, like, all of these rooms have stuff on the sides. There we go. Couple pennies. We hadn't found our shop, so really we should be looking for our shop here. Let's try and find it before we go fight the boss. Oh, great. Glad I came into this room. It's exactly what I wanted to fight, was more of these. With base damage. At least he wasn't a champion, so it didn't take that long. That was quite the chase. Half a red heart does me no good. We should, well, I was gonna say we should fight the boss just to get like the chance to deal with the devil out of the way, but we've already been deal with the angel, so. It's not like we're gonna be getting a deal with the devil because there's not a deal with the devil on this floor. It's not like the deal with the angel will help us because we've already been to it and it has already helped us. Plus we're already at the shop anyway. Oh good, it's greed. And unfortunately I can't use my, thank you, all advantages. I can't use my Book of Belial to speed this process up, so we're gonna have to slow boat it. Unfortunately, we don't have enough rooms to recharge it before the boss. Oh, and I feel like the boss is probably a better use. I believe we have enough money to just buy anything we want for the rest of the game. Because Steam sale, that means we can buy 4 full price items. Because Steam sale makes everything half off. This is a great room to use this book on. In fact, this should be the version of Gertie that just spawns a bunch of enemies. So if we just kind of hang out and make sure we kill the little things that he spawns, or they grow big enough to become a threat, we basically just have to stand here and do this. This is my favorite version of Gertie, because normally he shoots a lot of things. I don't like when he spawns those flies, though. To be honest. Actually, we really don't even need to kill the ones on the front, because he kills them every time he spawns new ones. You should really not spawn new ones if they already exist, but whatever. There we go. Got a wooden spoon to help our speed. Not that we really needed it. Alright. Let us proceed to the watery depths, sunken depths, dank depths. That's basically what I was on about. Well, not necessarily great, but I'll take it. Oh man, so many red chests. That go because I have Guppy's tail. Is Guppy's tail red chest? I thought it was like gold chest. Oh my lord, stop it. No, we could just teleport out of here. Joker. Alright, well. That wasn't, you know, habit's great and all, but forgot those move after you hit the button. Oh, we can fly. Oh, right. That's what happens when I try to fly. Alright. I just run into everything all of the time, I guess. That's fine. I was gonna say, habit is great, or martyr, or whatever it is great. Nun's habit. It does require I take damage, which I do a lot anyway. Well, I don't know if it requires I actually take damage when I have infamy trigger, because infamy blocks damage. But infamy is really good, so... Oh, freaking Onies. We've already been to the special room. The deal with the angel as it is in this case. We're not going to open that this time. You have the range to hit me here? You do. Forgot what I was on about earlier before we came in that room. Something, use the Book of Belial in this room because it's an awful room. In our current situation, these enemies can fly, so flying doesn't help us necessarily. Well, it does help us on like the champions here. So they leave goop that you normally cannot step on. We can fly. Is that I found pills? That's a speed up. Speed up. We've had a lot of speed up. Get a free key there. I'm so glad we at least have Book of Belial. I wish we had more base damage to apply Book of Belial to, but I'll take anything at this point. Come here, my friend. It is a good deal. I require you charge in that direction. We can't deal with this guy until we finish dealing with the rest of them, so he's just gonna kind of float around. Which is fine. Yo, go this way, please. He's also gonna be really annoying to deal with because of that fly that's orbiting. Gonna block most of our shots, apparently. Good lord. Could you not? Here we go. Go ahead and pick up our free stuff from the middle of the room there. Well, that part of the room. It's not really the middle of the room. Monstro's lung. Is that gonna help us? Technically, maybe? It's very hard to tell when I'm done charging because of infamy, but really we need to find this shop. So we have Steam sale and so much money. Oh, that was just... well, that was because I didn't know if Monster's Lung was done charging, and I basically just walked into the enemy, which is generally not recommended practice. Monster's Lung basically turns us into a shotgun, by the way. You stop with the bee making, please. See, once again, we need tears up, because I'm trying to shoot too quickly. It takes quite a while to actually charge. I'm gonna die. When I really shouldn't be dying. It's not like these are difficult enemies, especially when I can already fly. I'm just trying to shoot too early a bunch, which isn't helping. There's some health back here we can go pick up. Unfortunately, my stupidity has cost us probably a deal with something. Presumably a deal with the angel, because we've already got twice, or two of them now. Why did I just shoot that way? It really does take an astronomical amount of time for me to charge my shot, considering We don't. Oh, come on. Infamy saved me and then I just walked into the other one. What happened with those first 2 floors? They were going so great and now it's just. Now I just walk into enemies apparently. Like it's going out of style. We should be able to very quickly hurt bosses though. We can kind of pre-charge here. I don't really know how to... Oh right, spiders. Well, if we don't start killing them, this room's gonna be full of a bunch of spiders that are difficult for me to kill. There we go. Hey, and a key. Hey, where's the freaking boss room? That's what I want to know. Could you not fart everywhere? The thing I like about Brimstone's charge, even though it takes ages as well, is that it has horns that are really easy to see when you're done charging. Even if you have other stuff going on, like this mask, I can't see my face when it blinks very well. I can see it from the side. I could of course just like figure out the timing. Stop looking at the visual indicator, but you know. I can't count mostly is the problem. So even with flying, the only way to get those 2 bombs is to spend a key. Also bonies. Can be dangerous. Very much so. Because they have the ability to shoot in any direction. But I believe they predict where you're moving, or aim where you're moving to. Go ahead, do our boss fight. It's Brownie. He's new. Hello. What do you do? Well, first off, I have to actually hit you. Oh my lord. He made like a billion of them. Well, he appears to be eating himself, so... The ability to fly is probably very helpful in this fight. He turned into a dingle and then died. And then we got Mom's Pearls. Range plus luck up. We've already been in here. Hello. We could fight the angel, but let's be honest, that's not going to work. We have not, however, found the shop. And we really ought to go to the shop. We are so fast right now. That range up will help a bit with Monster's Lung. We have pretty good range. I need tears up though. This is a terrible room if you come in from the south, by the way, because he's just stood there. That's a new item. That's Judgment.
Judgment.
So I've seen this item. You can use it as much as you want. Basically, it's a portal. So you can do that, you put down 2 of them, and then you can, you know, flop back and forth. Is that better than Book of Belial for us? No, because we don't have any damage. I basically paid 15 cents for the honor of picking it up. Which honestly doesn't matter, because it's not like I'm gonna get Temperance. If I wasn't such a scrub, that would be very good right now. Might use it anyway.
Temperance.
This is a terrible idea. Considering we don't really need the money. Alright, that's it. I'm done killing myself now. Fortunately, it didn't give us any red hearts. We have so many bombs, we could do that. Really, we could blow up all of this stuff and hopefully get something out of it. We didn't, unfortunately. We could donate, that's probably a good idea. Hey! We did a thing, then it broke immediately. God dang it. Alright, so we found the shop. We may as well just go ahead and leave. We are like so fast right now. It's actually disorientating slightly how fast we are. Alright. So apart from my own incompetence, this run isn't bad. We have like starting damage. I did just use both of my keys, yes. I'll take Purple Heart. That's probably a terrible thing. You're a trinket too, aren't you? Yeah. Trickle charge better? I mean, Purple Heart isn't necessarily great. I just felt like taking it. Alright, well, there's a locked chest in there. Purple Heart spawns more champions, I think, is the deal. Why would you want more champions? Well, there's more chances to get stuff, basically. We're not gonna go open that chest yet. Oh, right, I keep forgetting I do that. Using charge things and aiming them with the face buttons on the controller is a little bit tricksy. Using the that was just pure luck. Oh, come on. That was, however, not. Using the analog stick is a little bit easier to control because it means you're much less likely to accidentally just fire it off somewhere. Picked up that bomb, but it's not like we're in need of any bombs at the moment. Okay. Calm down there, buddy. You explode, I believe, yes. As pretty much par for the course, I would like to find my imminent doom, but I would also like to find the item room as quickly as possible. Alright, that room sucked. We also died. I am sad. Well, at least we got new characters and a blue map. So at least we made some progress. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.